we know what works for our children, and the fact is that Washington's race to the top with their national standards and their national testing, yet to be worked out, of course, we think would be devastating to the young people of the state of Texas. We're making progress in every area. Our reforms that we're putting into place that have been fine-tuned for Texas and our very diverse population out there is working. Here's what frustrates me, is that, look, Texas kids just in diversity are different from kids in Connecticut. You know, no offense, we don't want to look like Connecticut. Now, they probably don't want to look like Texas. But so letting the states have their own identity, we're in a competition with each other. If your state lets their education wilt, if it becomes non-competitive with other states, guess what? Your economy will go away, and your people will pick up and move to the states where they have a good economic climate, which accountable public schools is one of the very four strong legs of those principles of having a strong economy. Taxes that are relatively low, regulatory climate that is fair and predictable, a legal system that doesn't allow for oversuing, and accountable public schools that says to you, the businessman or woman, you can come to Texas and you will know that the skilled workforce is there for whatever your business may be.
Because improving education is central to rebuilding our economy, we set aside over $4 billion in the Recovery Act to promote improvements in schools. This is one of the largest investments in education reform in American history.
They have functioned this way. This wasn't the first time we ran into this. The first time was with our unemployment insurance, $550 million here in Texas, a little of your money back. We had taken $600 million back in 2003, and it helped knock the edge off for our small business operators. But the Obama administration, there's strings, and here they are. You have to expand your program to these areas. And our small business operators went, whoa, wait a minute. We like the way our system works in the state of Texas. And collectively, they stood with me and said, no, thank you. Keep the money. This is only short-term money, 2 years. It goes away. We'll be paying for it from now on with the strings attached. Same process with Race to the Top. Here's some, frankly, small amount of money in the grand scheme of things. We'd like for you to join our Race to the Top. Sounds good. It's for the kids, you know, all the prerequisite, the way they sell it, if you will, the rhetoric. But when we looked into it, when our teachers looked into it, when our parents and the people who are really impacted looked into this, they were like, no. I've had my moments with some of the teacher groups, but they stood up with me and said, no, we don't want Washington, D.C. in their one-size-fits-all mentality telling us how to educate our children in the state of Texas. We don't want their national test down here. We don't want their national standards. So once people got past this amount of money, and you know, money's a great drug, and it's how Washington has been able to usurp our freedoms for nearly 60 years now, is, you know, here's some money in exchange for this. And, you know, it's kind of like your reputation. There's no amount of money that's worth giving it away for. And Texas' reputation right now is a place where freedom still reigns. There's still a land of opportunity in America. It's called Texas.